this piece, guys, all day.
White 20! White 20!
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Telvin Smith in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Vic to throw it.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Yeah.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pile this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows?
Because sometimes it's too hard to get a game.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
A first down carry for Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them to no gain.
He dumps it off to Barkley.
I'm sorry.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on 3rd?
Watch the screen.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
It's
complete. Henry. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
That shot to the other card kind of sucks.
Here's a give to Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
If they score. Just such awkward fucking points.
Come on, let's go. Tempo, baby, let's go. Let's go to work. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but just for a safety and a touchdown.
And Barkley will try to punch it
Hell
in.
nah.
Where you come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Now it's Wilson. That's caught at the 3. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living.
No! And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
It's all right.
Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
It's all right. You
and this one through the uprights and good. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Who the hell's
It's fielded at the 2.
He'll
slither by. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss.
Oh, I thought we got to late game.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this.
I'll go with Brown.
That was 2nd down throw for Vic. And that is incomplete here. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free.
We're not going to score.
Never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Vic operating on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
It's not like the
and that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
20! And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Brandon Marshall, 44 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he'll bang that one through. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
Well, yeah, my defense ain't as good as yours.
Into the end zone.
Oh,
and he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
With no yards.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dust.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Calais Campbell in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Hurry up, hurry up.
2nd down, Vic. And the pressure gets to him again. Telvin Smith in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
I'm going to do an out route to the side.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
I'm going to go with Selleck and do an out route to the 40. Hit me.
They will indeed go for it. Vic flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Oh,
partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no
Just
doubt
quit
about it.
this
People
one.
wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports halftime report. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I'm trying to fucking quit this shit.
First down, Vic. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be
You're back.
What's up, gang? Let me go secure for the game right quick. Hey, what's up, gang? I got it. I think it's my fault. For real. Keep the rest. Hey, I got that check-in to go. I'm gone. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your... Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Look what you sweater is drill. Somebody give me a... These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a... In jail I had... I make you cut off the... Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm calling the guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts caught? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up the big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and ain't that nice, he had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that check-in to golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that caught. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your... Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get you fighting like this Jerry Springer. All of my zit the back that like a popo. No do these they popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they one ride down to Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. Finna got in the gently. Ain't been friends with these. When I was down, I so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. Just do my own. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' reblocks on treetops, getting guap. Got a big Benz like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with it, no, it's top
I got
notch.
that check-in to golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that caught. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your... Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I dine. 8 ounce, 255. I can't get fuck you with too groovy, you me. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. KrAkA ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double of
You there?
FaceTime before I get to the club.
Alright. We're gonna win this one, Walter. You are gonna get the fuck open with my wide receivers, Walter.
I got that chicken to go. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Collecting rewards? You collecting rewards? Readying up or what?
I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero down, get my baby 35.
It's probably gonna be a while till we get a game.
I'm on the road, I'm getting paid like what you want, baby. You a bougie baby, but I love you, baby, give you the world, baby. Pay $5 grand for a handbag like Saint Laurent, baby. We love that money, baby. 100,000 plus 100,000 my way.
Ha!
Plus 30,000 my rent.
Yeah, staff's drill sergeant.
Plus bad, that's
Fuck out of here.
I swear, baby, it was just cause now that's it. How could I forget that you done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall for me.
Oh my god, we got a game! Someone said play as any role. What a dumb fuck. Do they even know it's gold? I need to wash my case. This shit's got sand all up in it. I don't know why. We just gonna win anyway. Daddy.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the map?
What?
Everything is intact. Could have been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack.
Oh shit.
Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD.
Must be in the
What's
hype
one
man.
thing that you're going to have your
Rap
eye
song,
on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game.
streaming?
Can you rush theirs and protect yours?
Daddy.
Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Josh Lambo now ready to put
Yeah,
this
I
one in
know.
the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23,
Is that you
make
or
it the
him?
24-yard line.
Alright, he lagged out.
Now a first
Here
carry
they
for
got
Lamar
Lions.
Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oh, now they
He
won.
has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep.
Yeah.
He's got a man complete. And give him a gain of 37.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right
Yeah, just
there.
control
Pretty
those
good arm,
channels.
too.
We throw a lot
First
of
and
picks.
10, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Oh!
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word
open,
vision
baby.
for
Get
him.
open, baby.
It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The tackle there by John Johnson.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he's got his target. That's Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Oh!
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Close up that line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Deion Jones. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
We both got pretty nasty.
On second down, Wilson looking for his big receiver mark. And his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. To Barkley on the check down. He showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Ooh, you should put 4 on the line right here. This is wrong.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
No! Oh, what the hell?
I heard 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He gets it left side of Johnson.
Might have to
get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gauton hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Just press coverage, Y and then down. Left stick. Oh, that's a drop.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Oh,
and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Saquon Barkley taking it in from the 20. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
Well, that's
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Added in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with.
Why does this game?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
District, we never saw him with a fumble. It just makes me look dumb running after the ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A nice gain of 21 yards.
We just need to score
and
quick.
Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to rifle one deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
On first down, Wilson. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Now Wilson on second down. Wide open, it's Marshall complete.
How is Brandon Marshall faster?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Brandon Marshall, 87 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
What are your corners?
And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
You got to go with the coaching adjustments. Do it.
Spins
compared to height.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Okay, let me hike the fucking ball.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Mayfield on play action. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. Steps away to his left. He may try and
I fucking slipped.
And the Seahawks have recovered. And they're going to come up empty here on fourth down. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Wilson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get
Tackling
a lot,
is so
but he was
dumb.
able to get the feet down complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw again is Wilson. And this is complete. It's Marshall.
Yep.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, definitely take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
He lines up in that stance with the offensive fucking line. That's blocking formation. You can't have someone block.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead.
Because we don't get
a 1st and 10.
We get backward progression.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now he'll escape to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Okay,
we have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And now nothing but green ahead of him. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
But
Well,
it says
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Being chased out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Calais Campbell in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. They go play action. Mayfield. That is caught at the 7. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But and
that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jordan Reed from 8 yards out. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
It did hurt, 30-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
I don't know either. It's real dumb. I'm trying to get this stop without using the timeout. So we can go down the field and score.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Oh, no!
And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first.